Oh my. Well, I had to comment on Squirrel versus Babyface. I mean, the puppetry's not exactly Jim Henson level, but they put in some effort, and they do a fair bit of trolling. Although they really needed to up the hysterical screaming if they really wanted to, portray heel versus Babyface, as whatever his name is, properly. But yeah, I'm really getting tired of the whole fandom menace sort of people. They are so repetitive, and you just get tired of the same rumors over and over again. I'm like, how stupid are people that they keep eating this? And like, it's, week 5073 of, Kathleen Kennedy fired. And just some of the stories they come up with are so over the top. I'm like, who would actually believe this? It's getting to like, I guess on some level it's tabloid, where there's really no, alien baby of Jesus and Marilyn Monroe, but, it's still right there on the page. So, I don't know. And while we're there, what about the aliens? Supposedly in Mexico or somewhere, they put in front of council or the government or something, supposed proof of aliens. They're supposedly mummified corpses. Some people are saying they've been scanned and they actually are aliens. Some people are saying they're just deformed humans. I don't know. It's all sort of falls into the same realm. But yeah, what was I talking about? I don't know. I mean, I saw that and I did get a bit of a laugh out of it. But I was a little disappointed. I felt they could have done a better job. But I mean, seeing the erotic nerd smoking crack under the microphone on camera, I'm like, the puppet version, I'm like, because sometimes he looks a bit twitchy in those videos. I haven't watched him for a while, but I was wondering how he's dealing with that, and I meant to sort of do a video about it. I'm like, his wife's already tried to cancel me already and tried to get me kicked off platforms and that. I sort of had other things to talk about, but that was kind of funny. I'm like, oh, they went there. That was a bit of a moment, because I thought that was a little bit below the belt actually, because addiction is not a joke, and I don't know if he's stayed sober or not, but yeah, it just doesn't seem to make fun of it either way. If someone is actually staying sober, it's sort of pretty cruel to make fun of them. And if they're not, it's even crueler, because they're obviously suffering through, not being able to control this addiction. Let's call him Derek June. Derek June was kind of funny too, because they make fun of the fact that he apparently has no talent. I don't know if Iceland's any good. I hear it's not very good. It doesn't look very interesting. And his grift is basically, all the studios went woke, and the only way you can get real quality, comics is through independents like me. So buy my product. And it's just political, and I don't know if it's actually any good or not. So yeah, but the skit was ultimately it was good. I felt they could have, screamed a little harder for Az, because it just seemed like a pale imitation of his over the top hysterical ridiculousness. He's squealing over having a button basically so people can choose their gender in a game, and encountering someone in the game who they created, like someone that wasn't a straight male or a straight woman, and him freaking out over that. I'm like, was that even real? He seems to have. I've heard that he said it was just for it was performative, for attention and clicks and that. But other people are saying, saying that is he saying that, or other people are just saying that? I think other people are saying that. But yeah, I just kind of thought the puppets were funny, and I haven't commented on that whole group of chuds lately. I mean, like I said, I find it really hard, because I used to watch some of them because they did interesting stuff on the subjects that they dealt with, and they did deep dives and they did a lot of research, and even if they had a spin to it, I still, could get the information through the research and that. But they just seem to be just regurgitating the same stories and the same issues over and over again, and I just feel like they're not really they just want to make money, of course, so they're just saying what people want to hear, and they're just regurgitating the same stories and making up stories when there is no news. And it's the same thing over and over again, because they know that's what people want to hear. And the whole thing's just kind of sad. But I can't believe I'm still talking about this after 5 minutes. This is just supposed to be a very quick video. But I'm going to go. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Did I leave anyone out? Oh, they also showed the critical drinker. And that was kind of funny as well because, yeah, he does the same shtick, you know, all the time. And, yeah, it's all a bit tiresome. But, yeah, I'm going to go.